Hello, everyone. Hello. Today is Thursday, and I lied to y'all. I told y'all in the Animal Kingdom review, the last review, that I was going to review Siesta Key. I forgot to tell y'all that Siesta Key decided to be like, yeah, we're going to take a break for 2 weeks, so they're not going to come back on until next week. I totally forgot that. So I am sorry that I told you guys that I was going to be doing a Siesta Key review today, but I think I might add this show into the lineup, okay? Because this show, Lord Jesus, this show. Okay, y'all. So if you guys, yesterday was the premiere of BET presents the Encore, and the Encore is about these 9 R&B ladies coming together to make a supergroup and to create an album and to perform the whatever song live. Okay, and so I watched it yesterday, and Lord Jesus, on top of the drama that is Siesta Key, we gonna add another show that is already filled with drama on top of that. So y'all know what? Today, Thursday, is Drama Thursday. Drama Thursday. We gonna call it that. Drama Thursday. Okay, 2 shows filled with drama. Okay, so the show was created by Carlos King, and he produced a lot of shows. He produced I believe Real Housewives of Atlanta for multiple seasons. I think R&B Divas, some other shows on OWN. So he's well known around the TV industry. And so he produced this show. Okay, I feel like what happened was because I think like a couple of years ago, there was this clip going around of Keely Williams from 3LW and Cheetah Girls, Farrah from Destiny's Child, I think D Wood from Danny D. Kane, and some other girls. There was this clip going around online, and I think it was his show that didn't get picked up. And it was about, these former girl group members coming together to do a show. So that it didn't get picked up by a network, but now here it is on BET. So that's great. Y'all, what? So, if y'all don't know what BET stands for, BET means Black Entertainment Television. It is a part of the Viacom CBS network, which is over MTV, BET, CMT, VH1, Nickelodeon, Comedy Central, and many other like powerhouse networks on television. So BET is a part of Viacom CBS. And look, y'all, I started watching BET. I was born in 1996. I was watching BET in the late 90s, early 2000s, y'all. Look here. Early 2000s, BET was everything. It was everything in a bag of chips. Everybody watched BET back in the day. You had everything on BET. You had 106 in Park when AJ and Free started hosting. Like, I remember when AJ and Free hosted 106 in Park, and I remember when they were leaving the show, and I remember that episode. And then here comes I think Tigga and Julissa, they hosted it, and then Roxy and Terrence, and then I stopped watching after Bow Wow and somebody else started hosting 106 in Park. But 106 in Park, that was lit. BET, oh man, kind of like when they did Behind the Scenes on VH1. BET did the same thing. I think BET Uncover, was that the show? Let me Google it. My computer's right here. BET Uncut. BET Uncut. That was on, and then you had Rap City in the Basement. Then you had College Hill. You had Baldwin Hills, Rip the Runway. BET. That was when the BET Awards was like lit, bro. Like, go to school the next day, talk about the BET Awards, how lit it was. Hip Hop Awards, BET Hip Hop Awards, BET Spring Break, bro. BET was everything in the early 2000s. I feel so old. Like, my gosh. Whew. So old. But y'all, what I always loved about BET was that it was for us. It was for the black community. It was for us, and for us, basically, just like Fubu, for us by us, okay? But nah, BET definitely and still continues to be for the culture, be for the black people, be for our community, and definitely provides an outlet for black entertainers and black creativity all around. So that's what I always loved about BET, was that they always catered to the black community. All right, so yeah, man, I've been rocking BET for a long time. Then they just started playing movies and everything. Baby Boy coming on every other day, Friday. Yeah. But nah, man, BET was lit back in the day. I feel so old. Okay, so this is BET presents the Encore. Okay, this is season 1, episode 1. Let the music play. When I saw that title, I automatically start thinking of RuPaul's Drag Race, because RuPaul always says that at the end of the episode, let the music play. And so I just automatically thought about that. On the show, y'all, I got the list of everybody that's on the show. Okay, you got Shamari DeVoe from Black. Okay, Lisa Left Eye, if y'all don't know, Lisa Left Eye Lopez discovered Black, and they are her proteges. Okay, oh baby, bring it on to me, bring it on, bring it on. Look here, JC Chazez, man, look here, man, that song still goes to this day. Bring It All to Me, one of my favorite Black songs. Okay, and then As If You're Never Gonna Break My Heart Again, I'm never gonna let you come back in my life, not tonight, get a grip, baby, yes, As If. And they started in Bring It On too, which is one of my favorite movies. Okay, top 3 favorite movies. Bring It On, they was okay. Compton Clovers, okay, they was on it. So Shamari DeVoe of Black, and then you have Irish and Lamisha of 702. Where My Girls At, that's one of their hit songs. Okay, Where My Girls At. And then Stilo featuring Missy Elliott. And then if y'all don't remember, they sung the theme song for Cousin Skeeter, and it kind of sampled Stilo. So if y'all remember Cousin Skeeter, they sung the theme song of that. Then you have Nivea. Of course, everybody knows the song Don't Mess With My Man. Don't mess with my man. Find you on, find you on. Don't mess with my man. Yes, that was one of my favorite songs back in the day. And then you have Felicia and Fallon King of Cherish. I know. Do it, do it, do it, do it. You know the world be rocking. Do it, do it. Do it, do it, do it. Come bounce with it, drop with it, lean with it, rock with it, snap with it. Hey. Yup. Did they sing Did they sing that song? Or I'm thinking somebody Underappreciated. I think they wrote that. I think they sung that song too. I think they did. So feeling unappreciated. I really feel like they did write the song. Okay. Yep, I'm Googling it. Yep. Okay. So they wrote that song. They did that song. And then you got Pamela Long from Total. Can't you see what you do to me? I love you, you were made for me. Oh, baby. Or it's like, tell me what you want from me. Take a look at what you see. Let me know when it's right here. Like, yep. Okay, featuring Mace, that song. Okay. Then you had Aubrey O'Day from Danny D. Kane. Y'all remember Making the Band and many seasons of Making the Band. They created Danny D. Kane, and so Aubrey was a part of that. Y'all remember when Aubrey got fired? I remember that episode when Aubrey got fired, when Diddy fired her. Everybody came to his office and he just fired her on the spot. I remember that moment. Oh man, good TV back in the day. And then last but not least, Keely Williams of 3LW. Now, when I saw Keely, I said, this is going to be some mess, because she is definitely bitter. She's bitter because every time Notori's name pops up, she has something to say. Y'all all know that in 3LW there was Notori Naughton, Adrian Bylon Houghton, she's married now, and Keely Williams. So they had their, song, no more, no more, baby, I'ma do right. You can't, we can't be a man, man. No more, no more, baby, I'ma do right. And then one of my favorite songs is Players, they gon' play. And haters, they gonna hate. Ballers, they gon' ball. Shot callers, they gonna call. That ain't got nothing to... That was my... You look here, those two songs, everything. I love those two songs by 3LW. I think those are like their only... Not to be shady, but like their top like singles. Those two songs right there. But everybody knows what happened when they broke up. Management happened, and Notori and Keely. Everybody knows Keely threw that bucket of chicken. KFC, okay, threw the bucket of chicken at Notori, and that whole falling out. And then she said that Disney offered them the opportunity to be a part of the Cheetah Girls, and you guys know Cheetah Girls put out a couple of albums, and then those 3 movies that was on Disney Channel. Look here, Cheetah Girls was everything to me. I love the Cheetah Girls. You couldn't tell me nothing. I wanted to be a part of the Cheetah Girls so bad back in the day. Oh my gosh, I love the Cheetah Girls. But man, but yeah, her being part of the Cheetah Girls, and then her saying that they broke up because Adrian went solo, wanted to go solo and everything like that. But girl, she just becomes so bitter. She really has. Just so bitter, and just bitter. That's all she has become, is bitter. So they are in a house. The 9 of them, they're in that house, and right off the bat, the Fallon... Look here, them twins, the Cherish twins, they just kind of... to me, because the way that they are... It's okay to be shady, but then it's like... When you're coming off the point as being like an egomaniac, or coming off to be very rude and disrespectful, then it's like, no, that's kind of a turn off. And then they're just like making fun of the lady's age, because the older people in the group, Pam and Lamisha and Irish, they are the oldest ones. Throw Shamari in there, but those 3 are the oldest ones because they came out in like the 90s. So they're kind of like the older ones, and they're making fun of their age, saying, oh, basically just, like I said, just being rude about their age. And then it's like, Keely said, look here, I'm not here to sing or to perform or anything like that. I'm y'all creative director. Girl, what? Like, no. I feel like there should have been a vote of who the creative director was going to be. And she's saying, I helped out people, go to record companies and they popped. I'm like, girl, who have you helped pop? Like, who were the people? When she was saying, I'm like, girl, who did you help out? Who are these people? Because apparently you ain't do your job right, because we don't know none of these people that you helped or anything like that. None of that. All right. So then all of a sudden the Cherish twins, they start going at it. Why you the creative director? Why you this? Why you that? And then Lamisha and Irish, they're taken back by the girls, like they being rude and they're being disrespectful. Like, give Keely a chance, and they're just... It's okay to brag. Okay, it's okay to drop your accomplishments, but when it comes off as bragging, that's when it comes to turn off. They're dropping like, I'm working with Rihanna, I'm working with Justin Bieber, I'm Tamar, and everything like that. And my sister just found out that she was a millionaire the other day. And I'm like, y'all need to learn how to be humble. Be humble, because that just looked ugly, the way that they were acting and just being rude to everybody. Do you know who this girl is? No, I don't know who that is. Girl, one of the girl groups, okay, that kind of helped y'all, basically, like, being disrespectful and not acknowledging the people that came before you. Okay, like Cherish came out in like the early 2000s. I remember they came out in the early 2000s. I think they video premiered on BET. Um, yeah, they came out like the early 2000s, and 702 in total, they came out around like I said, the 90s. Like they were in the 90s, so it's like, you know, pay respect to the people that came before you. Pay respect to the people that um are basically just the girl groups that came before y'all. Like, pay respect to those people. Like, come on now. Like, I can name drop a whole bunch of like girl groups that I grew up listening to. It's a long list of girl groups that I grew up listening to back in the day. But it's like just being disrespectful and diminishing what they accomplished and everything like that. Like, that's so rude and disrespectful. And they're like, you know what? We ain't got time for this. You wanna go? I wanna go. So they leave. And then they're like, you know what? I really want to do this because it's such a great opportunity and everything like that. Like, maybe we should stick around. So they come back in and they apologize. And Keely wasn't all here for the apology. Some girls was on the fence about it. Some girls, opened their arms and were like, it's okay, it's okay. So then they have like a vocal. Then they have vocal lessons and vocal coach. So everybody is going around and basically where they're at vocal wise, because you know what, y'all haven't sung in some years, some may have not. So, train those vocals again. And so the two songs that they were singing were Angel of Mine by Monica and Whitney Houston's. Was it I'm Every Woman? I think Whitney Houston's I'm Every Woman. But those were the two songs that, ladies were singing. And some were a little rusty, and then some, still had their vocals. I think Shamari, out of all of them, Shamari was, her vocals were still intact. Some, on the other hand, were a little shaky, a little rusty. And that's, of course, because y'all haven't sung in so many years, and it's like understandable. And of course, people being shady and everything like that. Of course, whatever. So then they learned choreography the next day. I think the choreographer name was Aaliyah Janelle, and I've heard of her because she does like those high heel dance classes on Instagram, and so I knew of her. And then she choreographed a couple of Nicki Minaj's music videos. So they're dancing, and like I said, some are, some can dance, some have a little bit of rhythm, and then the older ones, 702 and Pam, little rusty. Okay, little rusty. Like I said, completely understandable. And then they go into the studio and they meet the producers who they're gonna be working with, and the producers are Cosign and Elijah Blake. Let me just tell you this right here. Who was the one that said Cosign was cute? I think Nivea. Girl, I completely agree with Nivea, because Cosign, he was cute. Cosign was cute. Like, alright, and they worked with Rihanna. They worked with many other celebrities that they work with. And so I don't know how this is going to do in 30 days. 30 days. You have 30 days to write music, learn choreography, make an album, and do a performance. No. We all know stuff like that does not happen in 30 days. That either takes months and months or years, okay? 30 days? No. And then you have different creativity flows and everything like that. No. And then also, when they were in the studio and they were talking about like the album, things like that, of course, some of the older ladies, Lamisha and Irish and Pam, they don't want to sing, the raunchy, type of music, but y'all was singing that raunchy stuff back in the day. But completely understandable, you find God and you look on the right page of life, and it's like you don't want to sing those songs. Just like Salt and Pepper Cheryl, she don't want to sing a certain song from Salt and Pepper. What song does she not want to sing? She don't want to sing one song. And then Coco from SWV, she don't want to sing Downtown because y'all know what downtown means. And so, it's like you get older and you find God and you just don't want to sing certain songs anymore. You don't want to sing, sultry, raunchy songs anymore. But you know what? You got some of these older girls that's all here for that. So it's like, and then, later on in the episode, Aubrey O'Day, she was like, you know what, I feel, close to, the Cherished Twins and everything like that. And so she brings it amongst everybody. How about we create 2 separate groups? No. That's not part of what the contract says. No, why are you going off script, girl? The script said 9 women come together, form a supergroup, record an album, and all this other good stuff. It didn't say nothing about no separate groups, and they said nothing about the loopholes. What's going on? Where's the contract that you signed? What? Like, what? So you have the Cherished Twins and Aubrey O'Day in one group, and then everybody else in another group. They want to add Shamari to their group, and it's like, what? And then you got Keely. She's saying that Aubrey, is putting a wedge between stuff, and so they have their little tiff that circles on probably to the next episode. But oh my gosh, when I saw the trailer for this, I said, this is going to be some mess. You got 9 different personalities, 9 different creative tastes. You got 2 different decades, the 90s and the early 2000s, and it's like Cash Money taking over for the 99 and the 2000s. Sorry, I just had to throw that in there. But oh, this is gonna, in 30 days. I'm still baffled after 30 days. I'm still baffled after 30 days. But I'm gonna just tell you this. Don't expect them to be performing at no Grammy stage, because they ain't gonna be performing at no Grammy stages. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So okay. But y'all, this is gonna be something. I can tell you this right now. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be some mess. But we will be tuning in every Wednesday as a family to watch this go down. So y'all, I will see you guys Monday. Yep, Monday. I'll see y'all Monday for Animal Kingdom. Alright? Peace and love, you guys. I love you guys.